Yo, what's up guys? My name's Tristan. Today's just a Tuesday in the life of a realtor. It's like literally the most straightforward video ever. We'll start out with some calls and then a coaching call, and then somebody wants to join our team, so then we're gonna go through the numbers and see if it makes sense for them. I have an appointment with a potential seller, and then I'll probably be door knocking at the end of the day if I don't set any appointments. And just so you should or should not listen to me, I'm tracking for 38 transactions this year. This is my second full year in the business. The goal is 50. This is what I'm going through right now, though, actually. This is a really long intro, I guess, but this is what you actually came here for. It's Tuesday in Life. So the biggest holdup and bottleneck in my business is actually a CRM. I have never had a CRM. Literally everything has always been on pen and paper for the past, no kidding, year and a half. And I've listened to enough podcasts where every single top producer says, every single one says, I wish I had started a CRM sooner. I'm open to changing my whole perspective for the sake of like being more efficient and making more money, helping more clients and whatever that may be. So yeah, let's get into calls. I'm actually gonna start with the older FISBOs. Some of these older guys, they've been sitting for so long that they get a little antsy.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person.
Hello?
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Hey, is this the owner of Colchester Court?
Yeah.
I bet you've had a trillion realtors calling you.
Yep.
We'll make it 1,000,000,001. Hey, are you doing for sale by owner because you're trying to save on the commission, or you hate realtors?
I haven't met a good real estate agent and I've signed 2 listing agreements. I'm not trying to play with selling my house. My house is for sale. There's an open house. The agent leaves early. I'm here showing the house. I can't play those games. And every agent calls and tells me the same thing. Oh, yeah, there's something wrong with that agent, and I do things differently. It's been a nightmare.
They post it on the MLS and then they put a sign in the yard and they pray someone comes.
That's it.
That's it. Yep.
I'm too old for that kind of stuff. I'm trying to sell my house. I'm sick of agents. I'm sick of lawyers. I'm sick of accountants. I'm a 60-year-old man. I'm not no little boy. It's like I went to a restaurant, ordered some food, and found out there was some glass in it. We're probably a month out from me even considering an agent.
Nah, yeah, I can completely understand it. How about this? Tomorrow, I'm going to call you at 8:42, okay? And then
Okay.
you can specifically expect my call at 8:42. And if I don't call you at 8:42, then just know that I'm probably not a good fit for you. Sound good?
Yep.
All right, look, I'm about to run. Look,
Okay.
again, seriously, write it down. I'm going to call you tomorrow at 8:42. You'll see how
Okay.
on time that is. Write it down.
All right.
Awesome. I'll see you, Dwayne.
What was your name again, sir?
Tristan. That's my favorite client, you know, like somebody who's like frustrated, like that you can legitimately help, you know, like that is why I love this. He told us like what his pain points are. So I just want to listen and then make a friend. And if we make a friend and he ends up going with someone else, like awesome. I'm excited for him. If we make a friend and he goes with me, awesome. I'm excited for him. Like either way, I see it as win-win. Punctuality is extremely important to this guy. So my follow-up will be tomorrow at 8:42. Like I don't care what I'm in the middle of at 8:41 tomorrow, I will hang up on that person. I will stop and I will call him at 8:42 and be like, yo, what's up, Dwayne? How are you? I just figured I'd call you at 8:42. That's it. Let's set up a time for Thursday to come meet, blah, blah, and then hang up. A lot of people focus on contacts per day. 1 hour a day of prospecting will eventually get you a conversation like this. And this one conversation, I think, was that my only conversation?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So one conversation will turn into an appointment, which could turn into a listing. Sometimes it's not about contacts per day, but how efficient and how well can I convert to make that one conversation worth it. Yo, what you got? You got something about to go under contract? This is one of my agents. I'm helping him. He's crushing it. He was at another brokerage, did like no deals last. He did a few deals, but he's crushing it now.
I showed them 12 houses on Friday. And
okay, wait, hold on. Let's go piece by piece. 12 houses. Okay. Is there a reason they wouldn't whittle it down to like 5 or 7?
The wife wants a big house. The husband wants the cheapest house they can find.
Really? I did not expect that one bit.
And because they're very picky on the layout.
Oh wait, pause. Have you told them about the 2-1 buy down? When it's on paper, dude, they like it's different. They love it. They're like, oh my gosh, this house for $1,900? Are you kidding me? But I gotta go. I'll see ya. He was trying to work through some issues with his clients because they weren't ready to buy. but they're just scared to buy. So then he had to have a second, because he had a consultation with them before me, and so it didn't go too hot. I brought him on a consultation. He literally saw how I ran one, and then he applied it to his consultation, and now they're rocking and rolling again. Good morning, Thad. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. So we got a text back. This is what they had said. I'm going to pull it up real quick. So the nuts and bolts are, they're deciding between this one and a new construction. They would rather try to make this one work. They asked if we can do $700,000 and then $20,000 in concessions. So we're $20,000 off essentially.
Let me think on that.
Yeah, I'll call you back at 5 then, and we can work through this. If anything, the seed I just want to plant is at least continuing the negotiation. Doesn't mean that we have to come down 20. That's not at all what I'm saying. But even if we give them another $2,500, or if you want to do anything at all, if you just want to cancel it, hey, whatever, just cancel it. But just giving them something to see if they're still willing to play ball or not.
Okay.
If this doesn't work out, it just doesn't work out. We can look for another one. But if we want to see if this one can work out, if we say like, no, we're not moving again, I don't see them coming back. But if we move just a little bit, I think we can see them move a little bit more. Because they just came up $40,000 and we came down 5.
Okay.
Awesome. I'll see you, Dad. Ooh, get a little offer on the house. Actually, that was a counter offer. And so now we're just talking through the counter. We got these guys to come up $40K. So they had came in $65,000 less than what we were asking. And we came down 5,000 and then they came up 40,000. So there's a deal to be had. We're $20,000 off now. I've actually closed a $60,000 gap. I think that's my biggest gap. $50,000 or $60,000 gap. And so this will just be another one. $65,000 gap would be kind of cool though. So we're gonna see if we can close this one out. I think, and it'd be nice for him too, because he's been sitting on the market and he had another agent. It didn't sell, and so I'm sure he'd be excited to do this thing. Yeah. So my D went from 81 to 99, and then my I went from 60 to 81, and so that was really surprising to me. My I went really up.
Everybody knows you have no feelings, so we're good with that. So what else you got?
I think being aware of personality types has made my I go up so that I can connect with people higher. So it's a lot easier for me to associate myself as a D, so that whenever I see, it's like confirmation bias. Whenever I see other D type traits in myself, I recognize those higher than other ones. Post game interview. So we just had the coaching call. I think it's very important to, like, I just like these styles of calls, because one, it's a call, so like it's very efficient. I don't got to show up to a freaking office and waste 30 minutes getting ready, 30 minutes driving there, going to the call, chit-chatting after, 30 minutes back. Like now you're 2.5 hours deep in like that was 1 hour and I can get right back to work if I wasn't filming, like I'm filming, now I got to do a post-game interview. But you can go right to work, you finish, go do this, that, and if I still want to connect with another, like let's say you are somebody who likes to connect with other people, want to talk to other people, I can still call them. Like I can still I can still go meet up with somebody. We can be on the call together and then afterwards have lunch, like whatever it is. But this just gives me so much flexibility. And I really like this call because we're talking about personality types, and it's very important to talk about personality types for so many different reasons. So sneak peek, I'm actually now trying to see what I can do to get a PC so that I can begin to live stream my calls. It would be a lot of value for other agents to see what I'm doing to find buyers for my sellers and sellers for my buyers, by cold calling or door knocking, and just for them to be able to see would, one, give them hope, and then two, help them practice, and three, maybe some accountability. That'd be awesome. So that's kind of what I'm working through right now. And then I have like a 30-minute break, and then I have my coaching call where I'm the one helping through other people through their problems.
And then I had a really great chat with another lady that's a realtor. But I was like, hey, let's connect, because she's looking to sell soon. I'm like, maybe I can bring you a buyer.
Right. The first argument I have is like, you could leave all the voicemails and have one person call back, and it could be worth your time, but you could also spend all that time you're spending leaving voicemails on making more calls and eventually have someone answer. So that's the two different arguments I have. I typically lean towards that one. I think the human brain solves the questions that you ask yourself. And so then my brain decided to solve that question. Okay, I was like, okay. So he's probably opposite. Dude, I'm getting blown up. I've literally gotten 10 calls just in this, 51 minutes? That's insane. All right, let's go make some absolute cash today. Adios. All right, now like we really got to quickly move to the next thing, because we have an appointment at like 1:15. It's 30 minutes away, and I got to get ready, and I also got to get lunch too. So we're gonna rock and roll. I'm gonna yeah, hopefully you have some value by this. This is so like, this is so Tuesday in the life. This is just like such a normal day. Have an appointment, like set some appointments, go to appointments and talk to people, help other realtors, like that's the thing. And tons of calls. Oh my gosh, it's insane. We're gonna get changed, taking off the mic actually right now, and I'll be right back. Okay, obviously changed and look somewhat presentable. Sorry, gonna talk to the mic. But we're gonna go grab a very quick bite to eat, and then somebody is inclined to join our organization. They really wanna know what's going on and how we can make them a ton more money. Like literally, like it's actually insane how much money we're gonna be able to make them. But some people don't want to make a move because of like different reasons, so we're gonna have to work through all that stuff too. But I'm super excited because I freaking love this person, and like all that they have to offer, it'd just be a cool partnership. Anyways, I'll see y'all. Okay, so we're eating lunch like as quick as possible. Then she'll be here, we'll have an appointment. And there's Jessica right there. Yo! Yeah, say something. What are we about to do?
Talk to an agent.
About what?
How amazing we are.
That's right. All right, I gotta eat. I'll see y'all.
1 meeting later.
Okay, so we just had the meeting. It went very, very well. I think she may be joining us. Let's hope. Cross our fingers. She has a couple different concerns, and she's honestly like a huge support player where she knows a bunch of agents, and like that's her real passion is to help other agents. But now I have to go meet with a seller as long as they don't cancel on me. They have not texted back or called back. If not, I'm just gonna go straight to door knocking. So I'll see you in a second. Roll on the coffee. Because they just like, oh, I charge 6%. That's why your offer is gonna win. Is like y'all actually have the flexibility to do that. I hate realtors. I bet you've been burned before. And you just shut up and they'll be like, yeah, I have this, and this, and this. So gotta pick something up for my wife real quick so that I don't sleep on the couch. And then afterwards, we're gonna hit some doors, get some bloody knuckles, and then it'll be a day, honestly. The mic may have went out, so the audio quality might be a little different. But this is a good video, but this is just a Tuesday in the life of a realtor. Very normal. I'm on the phone like all the time. A lot of the times, honestly, we couldn't even film because like I'm literally just on the phone all day, and he just has to sit in the car or just walk around or whatever he wants to do while I'm literally just on the phone talking to somebody else, talking to this person, talking to that person. And then at the end of the day, to top it off, got some doors in. Only a few. I didn't have a ton of time for all of it because I'm following up with people, trying to negotiate deals, working with my clients, and Tuesday in the life of a realtor. Anyways, my name's Tristan. I'm out.